Howdy. So I'm gonna try to the best of my ability not to mention any names because I know some of them do watch my videos and you'll probably figure out who you are. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Is there a vast network of trolls that attack specific YouTubers on the internet YouTube? Um, Or is it just solely one individual, or perhaps one or three of them, that make a lot of sock accounts and target specific individuals? And I'm just gonna spill beans, whatever. Like I'm referring to the trolls that watched Jordan Womble's videos when he was alive. Obviously, they still do, most likely. And ever since he died and passed away, there has been a specific group of trolls that have just been going around causing a lot of havoc on YouTube. There's this one particular one who has about 5 or 6 sock accounts off the top of her head, who goes around and starts, telling people to go kill themselves. And it was about a month after Jordan died, I believe, he took his own life, that she kept messaging me on the same video saying "kill yourself," and then that comment, and she came back again with a different account saying, like I said, faggot, kill yourself, and kill yourself. And she's just relentless. And then eventually I found her number on one of her Google Plus pages, and I decided to give it a ring. And of course she doesn't pick up, and I left her multiple voicemails. And it's just, these people are fucking cowards. Like, one could say, like, oh, you're giving them energy and power that they're winning because you're making a video dedicated to this. But in a sense, yes, but at the same time, I think I'm displaying courage because most people would just, ignore and deny this fact. And there's other people who used to watch Jordan's videos while he was alive that are, getting attacked by these specific group of, troll sock accounts. And it's not just this specific group. Like this one YouTuber, Sane Man, I've known him on the internet since, Jesus, I was like 14-year-old kid. And he was being targeted by these specific, like, Jesus Christ sock account trolls, and then they were going after me for a while, and then they disappeared. Perhaps it's the same person, I don't know. And then there's this one guy who, he goes by the name of Legatus Lanius, who attacks this very eccentric individual called Pacific Ocean, Pacific Asia, something like that. Quite a character. He's fucking hilarious to watch. Yet the poor fucker, he got so much harassment by all means, because this one psychopathic, narcissistic individual literally dedicated all of his spare time into literally putting this poor bus driver out of fucking business, who just went on the fucking internet to talk about his opinions, his views, and outlook on life. And I didn't sit well with quite a lot that he said, but I also do believe in freedom of speech. I do believe in natural law. You can do whatever you want so long as you don't infringe on another individual's free will, regardless of what I believe. Hey, if you want to fucking worship, like, a fucking cock demon or something like that, and, erect a statue in your backyard of, a fucking demon or something, and, pour goat milk on it or some shit, that's your business. You can do that. But this guy, like, he watches my videos. He goes by like 3 or 4 different accounts too. Still watches Sane Man, I think. And it's just, this motherfucker, he is so relentless. Just based on him having, different views and outlooks on things. And I don't really understand where people get the time or where their motives are, depending on, what makes a person behave and act like this. I have a very prank-like mind. Like, a lot of my friends who know me, like, I like to fuck with, I like to pull pranks on people and stuff like that. I'm jokey and witty, but just, like, the fact that there are people who are willing to dedicate large amounts of their time stalking, harassing, cyberbullying, one specific individual, perhaps groups of people on YouTube, I just don't see any sense in it. it's either the person has a lot of mental issues, a lot of mental disorders, incredibly irrational to the point he just has some type of fucked up disorder. I don't know. He's obviously in an animalistic. He or she is obviously in an animalistic state of mind to be dedicating the majority of their time doing this, and B, perhaps something happened in their childhood. Like I know Pacific, he made specific videos, defending himself, and he's, I love watching his rants. I'm not gonna lie. I like when he gets heated up at his drama because the motherfucker knows how to lay points down. And he was just talking about it, like he thinks it's like results from like his childhood, and I wouldn't be surprised either because it's just it takes a large amount of energy and dedication and time and resource to spend all your resource, especially if you work a 9 to 5 job and you're doing this in your fucking spare time, to create multiple YouTube accounts, and creating one is already a fucking pain in the ass to begin with, especially with the broken Google Plus system, and then literally just relentlessly attacking a specific individual or perhaps groups of them. It takes a lot of dedication, and it's just like if you're to the point where you're so dedicated to a cause of just causing so much pain and misery in someone, it's just like there's obviously something fundamentally wrong with that person. And the best way to deal with them is just blocking them and just reporting them and just pretending they don't exist, to be honest. Like what I'm doing I wouldn't recommend, obviously, but it's just I can't help myself. I just really had to talk about it because I just see it like everywhere I go, like just people I know who are just getting harassed by these network of trolls. And there's specific conspiracies involved in it. Is perhaps the government, hiring specific people to cause chaos and disinfo on the internet, or gaslighting individuals, or perhaps gang stalking. Who knows? I don't know, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me either way. This world's so fucked up to begin with that outcome would not surprise me in any way, shape, or form if that was the case. But I will say this before I do end this video. Regarding Jordan's death, there is something, and I was one to judge him a lot in his past, and I never hated him. I'm going to emphasize that again one more time. I absolutely never did. There's a lot of things that I was really frustrated that he did, and I could have done a lot better job at perhaps confronting him on those things compared to just responding in a very angry way like I did 2 years ago. But regarding his death, it's just there's a lot of suspicious I would say scenarios or events or circumstances surrounding his death. And some people will be like, oh, you're just out there and all that stuff, but it's just the more I observe from afar, or from certain people that associated with him, it's just, I don't know, there's something, I feel as if there's something more to it, and I'm not going to say any names, but there are 2 or 3 people I can think of that, I can't say too much, but I'm not going to say any names, but there's 2 or 3 people that I think had, contact with him on a regular basis that really fucked with his head in some specific type of way. And it's just, I wouldn't be surprised if these people have like a vast network of troll accounts, because what I noticed with these specific YouTubers that messed with this poor kid's head is they go around and they find sick and wounded type of people who display some type of mental illness, and they literally fuck with them in some type of gaslighting manner. And what gaslighting is, in case you don't know it, gaslighting is a form of, I guess, control, you could say, where, a person will say something and then you'll twist their words around, and you'll literally just put words in their mouth all the time. No, you said this. No, you said that. Oh, remember you told me this. Like, for instance, like if I'm being gaslighted, like I'll say, I'll see you later, and then the person will be like, wait, why did you say fuck you to me like 2 days ago? Like, they'll do little things like that to fuck with your head. And these specific YouTubers, who I'm not going to mention their names, they probably already know who they are because they watch my videos, I know that. They make really interesting videos. And they remind me of serial killers. It reminds me of the mind of a serial killer. And I've met two YouTubers in my entire, actually three YouTubers now in my entire life in the flesh, and two of them watch Jordan's videos as well. And I was having a conversation with one of them about 2 weeks ago in person, and we were talking about how this specific individual, he makes videos in the manner of a serial killer would, because most people, when they make a video, they make it in a very linear type of fashion. It has some types of sense, but this person's videos, it's literally all over the fucking place. It's like literally watching an LSD or acid trip or some abstract symbolic fucking code you have to break when you watch this video. It's like literally typing in like the weird side of YouTube compilation and watching those videos. Those are the type of videos this individual makes, and I like to think that I'm very good when it comes to intuition and judging people. 9 out of 10 of the times my intuition tends to be correct, and unfortunately a majority of the time I tend to ignore it, and it ends up biting me in the ass, especially when I befriend specific people I shouldn't have in the beginning. And this person, I get very disturbing vibes from, and all I know is this person, you know, associated with Jordan, and this person mocked him a lot in his videos, let's just say that. And I don't know, it's just, there's something surrounding it, and I'm not the type of person to sit around and just, you know, take trolling. Like, you know, the best thing to do is ignore it, but like, I'm the kind of guy who, if someone's throwing shit at me, metaphorically speaking, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna get directly in those people's faces, because 9 out of 10 of the times these people are fucking cowards, especially if they're doing this through an internet screen. And you know, I've one of these trolls, I've called their cell phone multiple fucking times, saying, hey, it's Workdom Fields, remember me? Remember you told me to go kill myself on 3 consecutive separate stock accounts? Oh, you have your address and your place of fucking business on your Google Plus page, and then eventually you're too coward chicken shit to pick up your phone and say anything because you're a broken individual. Fucking loser. You're a loser to the highest degree. And you know, you can take my videos and you can, you know, fucking spin them around and make little fucking parodies of them and be like, you know, fucking mix mash my words, since you have so much free time on your hands because you're just a fundamentally golemized, broken fucking human being who contributes nothing to the benefit of improving this reality in any way, shape, or form, except this nuisance and trolling people. This pure fucking sadistic psychopathic behavior in my book. And if I was in the room with you and I, or any of you, I guarantee you would not be saying half the fucking things you'd be saying to these people, because you're in your little own sanctuary at your computer desk, your little safe haven, talking all these things, talking big, fucking with schizophrenic people's minds on YouTube, because you guys tend to go after schizophrenic individuals or people who display themselves of having some type of mental illness, and then you begin to fuck with their heads via YouTube videos or messaging them just very outlandish things and convincing them of things that they aren't in any way, shape, or form. Because this is the thing with schizophrenia, or people who suffer from some type of dissociative disorder that fucks with their reality. Let's say, for instance, a schizophrenic individual is looking around, and, you know, we could get in a debate. Maybe their third eye is permanently open and they're actually seeing this shit. I'm not going to get in the fucking debate. Let's just say it's schizophrenia for now. So let's just say the person is, you know, sitting in a chair. Oh, there's all these fucking ETs and saucers, man. What the fuck, man? This is fucking crazy. And let's just say I'm, you know, like the caretaker of this sick fellow right here. I'm not supposed to be like, oh yes, the ETs are all around you. They're going to put nanobots in your brain. They're going to fucking eat you. You're the 6th ascending reptilian or something. Because the thing with schizophrenic people is they already think that they're crazy, because everyone's always viewing them and calling them crazy all the time. And when they find someone who, you know, is seeing what they're seeing, they're going to start believing that person. And like, if you just feed, it's just like these fucking people, they troll sick and schizophrenic people, they fuck with their heads, they make these stupid abstract videos, like they're just fucking hipsters. So they think they're all cool and edgy with their fucking cool videos, when in reality I've seen better editing like other videos and that shit. And it's not cute, it's not cool, you're not edgy, you're not, an elitist, you're not above the golemized fucking calcified masses that you think you are. In reality, I have more respect for people who are addicted to drugs on the streets of Philadelphia and Kensington, because they're real with what they are. They're not coward chicken shit losers who hide behind monitors picking on sick schizophrenic people. You're a broken golemized coward. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if most of you don't even have fucking jobs, because I know some of you live in different countries and you live in, fucking socialist Europe where your rights are virtually taken away. It's a fucking nanny state to the highest degree, so you're pretty much all living off the government. Most of you are unemployed losers smoking weed, fucking doing psychedelic drugs all day, so you're probably leeching all that fucking money off the government, and just, you spend all your free time on the internet drinking fucking Mountain Dew in your mom's basement, fucking with schizophrenic people's heads. And, I'm a firm believer in karma. You could call it the law of cause and effect if that word's a little too new agey for you, but it's not new age in any way, shape, or form. But, the thing with karma, it doesn't happen instantly. It doesn't happen overnight. In the long term, I promise all of you, you're going to have severe consequences for the actions you're displaying unless you start performing right actions within your life and changing who you are, because all this shit that's happening in your life, and I can say from personal experience from bad things that I did before, it's going to come fucking biting you right in the fucking asshole. Right up there. It's going to be like a 20-foot fucking pole going right up your ass all the way up to your fucking brain. And it's going to hit you when you least expect it. And some of you probably already have shitty lives, and you ask yourself, well, why is my life so shitty? Because you're consistently in a state of conducting bad actions all the fucking time. And you wonder why your life is so shitty. This is the thing with narcissists too. And then I'm getting off topic here, and then I'm going to end this fucking video. The thing with narcissists, psychopaths, fucking sociopaths, just sick fucks. They always bitch and complain. Oh, poor me, where's my life so bad? And then you look at their fucking actions on a consistent basis. You look at who they are as a person, where they are on a spiritual and moral level, and they're pretty fucked up people. They use people, they go on YouTube, such as these trolls for instance, and fucking manipulate sick individuals, fucking twist them around, then they act like they're the victims because they have fucked up mommy and daddy issues from their childhood, or they got, they didn't get enough loving or hugs, so they decide to take it out on other people because they're weak-minded people. Instead of learning from their negative fucking experiences, they decide to, fucking take it out on other people because they're cowards. Like, I don't know how more blunt I can get. Like, some of you, I wish I could just meet you in person. And I'm not saying I would physically conduct harm on you. But just to sit down and go to a restaurant or something and literally have a cup of fucking tea, kombucha, coffee or something, because it's really fucking pathetic and it's really sad that there's people that conduct most of their time, just these network of trolls, and they exist on YouTube, just going around fucking with people, and they're probably getting wet in their fucking pants sexually. I wouldn't be surprised if they are sexually turned on by fucking with people like this, because there's some masochistic sick fucks out there. And they're like, oh, I got some new troll material. I'm going to fucking edit this video into my cool fucking edgy, metaphysical series that I'm making of, that consists of fucking people I pick on all the time. And, some of you who are subscribed to me, that don't know what I'm talking about in any way, shape, or form, I apologize if I'm coming off as fucking crazy. However, some of you who did watch Jordan's videos and did associate with him throughout the years, you know what I'm talking about. You almost certainly know, without a doubt, who I'm talking about and what specific people I'm talking about, and it's really fucking disgusting. And I swear to God, or source, whatever you believe in, the fucking universe or spaghetti monster, you're gonna get what's coming to you really fucking badly. Like, really.